Good day viewers, I'm Okojapi Marcel and this is my channel. In this video, I want to talk about why the likes of Reno Omokri should apologize to Mr. Peter Obi. You know, during the Easter, when Peter Obi traveled to United Kingdom, a lot of news was on the internet that he was arrested, he was detained. But yesterday on Arise News, Peter Obi debunked it and he said that he has the document that was issued to him by the British government showing that he was not arrested or detained when the news was on. And the channel television personnel who was interviewing him could confirm that he himself has the document. So what I'm saying here is that Reno Omokri took this issue upon himself, and he went to his YouTube channel and he made a video and saying this is why Peter Obi was arrested. So for the very first time, Peter Obi said he was never arrested. That is to say that Reno Omokri lied against Peter Obi, and that is why I'm saying that he should apologize to Peter Obi. Not only Reno Omokri, the likes of FFK, I'm talking about Femi Fani-Kayode, and so many of them, those who talks because they want to talk, those who talk because they have hatred for Peter Obi, including somebody like Mr. Deji, like also Sowore, that I respect so much. But all of them tweeted, they said, come on, Peter Obi did not make any statement. But Peter Obi is not a man that responds to what is not necessary. So he took his time. He's doing what is important to him. When he have time for you, he will come and respond to you. So that is why I'm saying that these people should apologize to Peter Obi. Just listen again to this video where Mr. Peter Obi said that he was never arrested. Take your time.
I like that. Now, there have been a lot of reactions trailing your apparent arrest in London by the British authorities. Some have said that you were being witch hunted by the APC, others that a petition was sent against you, and still others that you were being impersonated. Can you tell us the circumstances of your purported apprehension in London and what has happened subsequently, and sort of clear the air on that? Did you commit an offence for which you were being stopped?
Thank you, Charles. One is, I was never arrested. I was never detained. And I did not commit any offense. I was stopped for a routine immigration check because there appears to be a duplication of my identity. And all this lasted for maximum of 20 minutes. And I was treated in what I do with all due respect. Charles, I lived in the UK in the 90s, say from 1993 until 2005.
I remember meeting you in London, actually, in that period.
Yes. Charles, not just that I lived there, from that 1993 till now is a period of 30 years. I have never been questioned, arrested, detained in any country in the world. I've never been, for any reason, found myself in any manner being questioned for any offense. I've not committed any offense. So it was a routine immigration check. And it lasted, like I said, less than 20 minutes. And I was actually given all the due respect by the border personality that interviewed me, who told me, your identity is duplicated, be careful. And actually had to walk me through what I can call the VIP process and everything. And I have a written document from British government. to this
I've
effect.
seen that document.
Thank you. I showed it to you.
Clarifying the
That he
situation.
was never detained, and it was just a few minutes question and everything. And they were Nigerians because I arrived on British Airways. So they were Nigerians who were queuing up. Even Woods here was even worried that I was asked to just wait for a few minutes. And when that happened, I explained it to them, and there was nothing. But it's been traumatized and everything because it's me. People said I was detained, committed an offense. People said even committed several offenses and everything. Oh, his company was closed. He wasn't paying tax. Charles, for the years I lived in Britain, never have I had any day been questioned. And I can say it, my taxes, my days were duly paid. In fact, most times they have refunded me money for overpayment. I've borrowed money, I've done everything globally. Not one day did I default in any. If you find one default, then it's not Peter Obi.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that point about the arrest. And in support of the point you're making, I have seen the letter from the British High Commission making it ineluctably clear that it was no such thing. Nevertheless, as you said, there was a huge hullabaloo about that in Nigeria. I mean, was that a humiliation for you, or at the very least embarrassing that all this was being talked about you, and I mean, even the people
Not
who
at
follow
all.
you
I
were
would have,
disappointed.
Charles, I would have made comment on it earlier, but these things happened during the what I call holy month, where for me as a Christian, it was a fasting period and period of the Ramadan. And I felt it is not time to make comments. I only answered one question within that period when I was mentioned with treason, because I felt it's a huge offense. And because it was actually mentioned where it shouldn't have been mentioned. Other than that, I just felt this is the clarification. And I've just shown you the letter.
Yes.
I won't go about telling everybody and showing everybody the letter.
Yeah, that is true.
It just showed you where we've taken our rascality to, where people now come up with all sorts of things.
Well, some people said you were deported from the UK, but obviously not.
No, they saw it. I was routine check, and I was allowed to go.
Right.
They even saw where I attended churches and meetings and everything. But that's where we have reached.
But I mean, what sort of questions did they ask you when they took you in?
Nothing. I was there. Nobody took me to anywhere.
Right.
I was just in front of a counter, and I was asked a question, and they said,
"We are victims of bad political leadership. We are the victims of bad system of government. And for this reason, you must not remain silent. I must speak up, and you must speak up. When you remain neutral to every bad political system, it helps the oppressor, not the victims who are the masses like me and you. And for that reason, we share news content, we talk realities out of trending and political issues on this channel. My name is Okochapi Marcel, and this is my channel. Please kindly help me to share my videos, subscribe to this channel, and always come by for new videos.